Hello everyone, wish you all a very good morning. Welcome to my channel Hastrekha Palm Reading. Friends, today I'm going to read palm of a well-known international personality, the one and only our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi. I am going to focus on 15 signs in his hand. So guys, watch this video till the end so that you don't miss any important point in the video. So let's get started. Let's start with the first point. Mr. Modi has leadership qualities. Now I'll show you where these leadership quality has come from. We can see in my earlier videos I have told that this is the Jupiter finger and the area below Jupiter finger, this area is known as the Jupiter mound. So you can see in this palm that the Jupiter finger and the middle finger, they are almost equal in size, and the mount of Jupiter is also good. So if in a palm a very long and a thick and a straight finger is there, so it gives leadership qualities to the person, and with that a prominent mound should also be there, and in this hand we can see a prominent mound in the Mr. Narendra Modi's palm. So by this he gets leadership qualities. Now the next thing, second point, he has a very large and strong and a very long thumb. You can see in this palm a lengthy thumb, which gives a person planning things and executing them successfully. What I want to say that in this thumb you can see that this is very long and straight, and it gives a person capability of planning things and executing them very successfully. In this palm you can see that if we divide it into two parts, this is the first phalange and this is the second phalange. So when the first phalange is longer as compared to the second phalange, it makes a person more willful, and if the second phalange is longer than that of the first phalange, it makes a person more logical. So in this palm we can see that Mr. Narendra Modi is logical as well as willful. He has both the powers in a plenty amount. Yeah. Now next, third sign we can say, if you can see the palm, we can see here is a small fish like structure on the mount of moon. This area is the mount of moon, and here is a very small fish like this. Sorry, this is not a fish. One more time I'll make it like this. A structure is there, so it indicates a good amount of foreign travels which he has done. And for a foreign travel, a prominent moon mount and a fish sign is required on the moon mount. What I mean by a prominent mount means the mount should be bulging out, means this area should be bulging out from the palm. Yeah, and you can see in this palm that all the mounts are very good, especially the Jupiter palm, Jupiter mount, Venus mount, and the moon mount. These all are very much prominent in the hand. So this is a nice indication. The next point I'll tell you, fourth point. If we see the mind line, it is dividing into two. See, this is the mind line. This is dividing into two. Okay. So when a mind line is dividing into two, it gives a lot of fame to the person, wealth, respect, and make a person very successful in life. And we can see that one of the fork means, see, this is the fork, and this fork is going to the mount of moon. It is heading towards the mount of moon, which makes a person very imaginative, very creative, and planning things and executing them successfully. Okay, and we can see that the things are executing successfully because of the strong thumb. Okay, what I wanted to say that if one of the folk from mind line goes towards the mount of moon, then this makes a person very creative, imaginative. Yeah. Now the next point, fifth point. See, the second finger, middle finger is known as the Saturn finger. We can see that below the Saturn finger here is a Saturn mount, and just below this you can see there is a break in mind line. I'll show you. See, Here is the break in mind line. This is Saturn mount. Saturn mount, you can see this is Saturn mount, and below the Saturn mount there is a break in the mind line, and which shows that in the age of 25 to 30, means between the period of 25 to 30, it shows some mental stress which he had been through. Now the next point, 6th point, the Mercury finger. We can see this is the Mercury finger. The little finger is known as Mercury finger. We can see it is very strong, long Mercury finger we can see, and it is reaching to the first phalange of Apollo. I mean to say, this is Apollo finger, this is Mercury finger, and it is reaching to the first phalange of the Apollo finger. So when such a combination is there in the hand, it makes a person very confident. It makes a person very good speaker. It gives very good communication skills, good business skills, and which we know that Mr. Narendra Modi possesses all these things. Now the next point, 7th point, the sun line we can see in the hand. See, this is the mind line, and the sun line is starting from the mind line. This is the sun line, you can see. This is sun finger or Apollo finger, and below this we have a sun line. So when a line like this starts from the headline, I'll show you again. This is the headline, and if the sun line starts from the headline, then it gives fame after the age of 35. Name and fame in life after the age of 35. And if we see in this hand, it is getting darker after the 40. See, this is the heart line, and after this we can see this is the age after 40. So here it is getting darker, means getting more name and more fame. Now the next point, 8th point, the third phalange of Apollo is very small. Yeah, this is the Apollo finger, and this is first phalange, this is second phalange, this is the third phalange. So you can see that third phalange is smallest of all. You can see third phalange is smallest of all. So what happens if it is very small? It makes a person very much less materialistic in life, means not interested in the materialistic things. And we know that Mr. Narendra Modi is not materialistic. He is not interested in materialistic world. Now the next thing, religiousness. You can see an M sign in the palm like this. So if anyone have a M sign in his palm, it makes him religious, spiritual. It makes a person very wise. It gives intuitive powers. It gives a good sixth sense which he have. Now the next thing, you can see that there is a gap in the fingers, a huge gap in the fingers. So this gives a person a very strong and independent personality. And through the Saturn finger and Saturn mount, which is very strong and very long finger, Saturn finger he have, so it shows a possibility of detachment, and in Hindi we can say it the vairagya. So he has that possibility, and we all know that he have that somewhat. Yeah. Now the next point, which is 11th point, mind line and lifeline are separated. You can see this is the mind line and this is the lifeline, which are separated. What happens in the sum hand? It is not separated, it's combined. Like in the starting it's joining in the some hands. You can check in your hand also, but in this hand it is not joining. So it means that from the childhood he was of independent nature, independent thoughts since the childhood. Now the next point, 12th point, which is good Venus mount. You can see this is the Venus mount. This is very good, means it is bulging out, it is prominent. So it gives person a very good dressing sense and a luxurious life. Luxurious life because he is PM, that's why by government he is provided luxurious vehicles and so many other things. Yeah. Now the next 13 point, if we talk about married life, we can see a marriage line here. It is very small, and from this a tiny line is going to the third phalange of the Mercury finger. Then if such thing is there in the palm, it shows separation from the partner and full life unmarriedness. Yeah, and we all know that this thing happened in his life. Now the next thing, 14th point, the Mars line and the Mars mount. You can see this is the Mars mount. These two are the Mars mount. This is negative Mars and this is positive Mars. So the Mars mount is very prominent in the hand, and you can see that the Mars line is also there. If we see, here is the Mars line. So it makes a person very bold, very courageous, energetic personality. So this was the one thing about the Mars line and the Mars mount. Now the last point is 15th point. Now you can see this is the lifeline, and it's a very dark and a good line which shows that the Narendra Modi is very much healthy. Yeah, and if there are offshoots in this line, then it gives success in the palm at that particular age. So in this hand we can see a offshoot here. So this is the age about 60 to 65, a big success in his life. And we all know that in the age of 63, 64, he became the 16th Indian Prime Minister of India. So this was his huge success. So guys, this was all about the Narendra Modi's palm reading. I hope you liked the video. Now if you want me to do palm reading of a well-known personality, mention the name in the comment section. And if you want me to read your palm, reach me on my Facebook page. Link is given below in the description. Subscribe my channel, and after subscribing, click the bell icon to stay updated about my new videos. Wish you all a very great day. Bye-bye.